$5,000 gaming PC looks like. And this is what a $50 gaming PC looks like. And today, I'm gonna be testing 3 gaming PCs at completely different price points to see which one is really worth it. So after searching all over eBay, I found this. This gaming PC only cost me $57, so it was really cheap. Okay, so surprisingly for an eBay PC, it actually has packaging, and I'm expecting it to not be damaged because it looks like it's packaged pretty well. Oh my. Looks like we have the power cable that's in a bag, and then we have the $50 gaming PC. Not gonna lie, this PC is actually way heavier than I expected. It is pretty annoying getting all of this out though, I'm not gonna lie. Let's take this off. Oh, okay. Not as bad as I expected, I have to be honest. Wait, why is the motherboard cable not plugged in? What is this, bro? All right, time for the moment of truth. We're gonna power this on. CPU fan is spinning. That is good news. And it stopped spinning. It literally just stopped spinning. Oh, no, it's back on. I think it just turned off again. I just heard it stop and it just stopped spinning. Oh, and it's back on. Okay, it just took like 2 or 3 times to like actually start up and stay on. So this PC is called the Black Silverstone, and I found it used on eBay like I mentioned. But instead of buying this gaming PC, one of the biggest upgrades you can get for your gaming setup is a brand new microphone. You definitely don't want to be that person in the party that sounds like you're speaking through a tin can. So that's why I bought this microphone from Maono called the PD100W. But it's not just any normal microphone, it's a wireless dynamic microphone. And yes, wireless. So you can connect it with a normal USB or wirelessly to your gaming PC, laptop, or even phone. On the microphone itself, it even has customizable RGB, a tap to mute button, advanced 7-layer noise reduction, and an 82 decibel SNR to get rid of static sounds in the background. But if you want to take full advantage of this microphone, you can actually do that inside of the Maono Link app. Inside of here, you're able to change the noise reduction, tone, EQ, and more. The most important part about any microphone though is the way it sounds, and this microphone sounds amazing. I've literally been using it this entire time. My favorite part about this microphone though is it's literally wireless, so it keeps my gaming setup extremely clean. So if you want to upgrade your gaming setup with one of the best wireless dynamic microphones on the market, make sure you check out Maono and their PD100W with the first link in the description or pinned comment. And of course, thank you so much to Maono for sponsoring this video. It actually is using an ASRock B75, which is an Asus motherboard. We also have RAM, 8GB. Unfortunately, it is DDR3. Probably the most important part of this PC is the CPU because it doesn't have a dedicated graphics card. So it is a Core i7-2600. Obviously, that's not that powerful. I don't think I've ever had a PC with specs this bad. For how cheap it is, I would be happy if this PC would be able to run a game without crashing. But immediately ran into an issue. It would not boot up at all. So I went into the BIOS and tried setting the correct boot device. However, that did not work. So I tried pretty much every SSD I had, and finally I was able to get one of them to work. So after all of that work, I basically can't do anything at all because this drive I got is actually only 120GB, and it's the only one I got to work on this PC out of everything I've tried. Fortnite, the base game is 70GB, so you would be like, oh, 50GB is like free, but we only have 58GB free, and the rest that's like used is like all 50 gigs. It's just like normal Windows stuff. To be honest though, if I tried playing Fortnite on this PC with the amount of loops I had to hop through, I don't think it would have even been able to like open up Fortnite, and if it did, we would be getting like 20 FPS because the specs are so bad. So I think honestly a better game to test would be Minecraft. But of course, even Minecraft does not work on this PC. It's giving me errors saying that the driver I have installed does not work. This PC looks like it's not even able to run any games. But how does it compare to this $500 gaming PC? There are a ton of different choices to choose from, and I bought this pre-built gaming PC on Amazon. What's also really nice about it is it did come with a gaming keyboard and a gaming mouse, and this PC definitely looks way better, and it actually looks like a gaming PC. Why is this so hard to pull? Like, it's literally like stuck to the panel. That already feels way better, and it looks really, really nice. So this was inside the PC, and it looks like it's just the RGB controller because this PC does have RGB. Compared to the last PC, everything actually looks plugged in. Our motherboard cable is plugged in. For this price, this gaming PC should definitely not have any issues on startup at all. Yup, power on right away, and the RGB looks so sick. We have 3 120mm RGB fans over on the front, 1 120mm on the back, and we should be able to change it to any color. We have red. You have all the colors of the rainbows. This looks sick. For the CPU, they listed it as a Core i7 8th gen, which is a really, really good CPU. It also has 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it is DDR4, which is pretty good. That is like kind of like the standard, and 16 gigabytes is like the minimum. If you guys couldn't already read it, it is the GTX 1660 Super, which is an amazing graphics card. And we're gonna be able to get a good amount of FPS. At least I hope so for $500, because that is quite a bit of money. If we do have frame stutters, I would honestly point that more to the RAM, because we only have one 16 gigabyte stick instead of 2 8 gig sticks. Like I mentioned though, this PC came with a free keyboard and mouse. First, for the mouse, the only thing I would really want are side buttons. And yeah, this mouse does not have side buttons, but it did look like it had RGB, so it could be good as like a secondary mouse. I definitely wouldn't use this as your primary mouse or anything. Now for the keyboard, I'm assuming this is also just going to be a membrane keyboard. It doesn't sound the best. It's also a full-size keyboard, so you have arrow keys, you have a number pad over here. It does look like it can flex a decent amount. I'll test this out because I know a lot of you guys will be interested. So I tried going on Fortnite again, but had issues on this gaming PC too. I legit don't know what to say, but even this gaming PC does not even work. It literally just stopped working. I have absolutely no idea what is going on in this video. I am actually so annoyed. They literally do not work at all. I have no idea what is wrong with them. Bro, dealing with issues like this, it's literally so annoying. I literally had to get another SSD, do a fresh Windows installed, and waiting another 2 hours, I got the $500 gaming PC to finally work. I just can't describe the behind the scenes of how hard this was to work. It literally took almost 2 hours for this PC to get set up. I'm on low settings. This PC better be able to get over 100 FPS consistently. It's actually getting almost 300 FPS, so for $500, it's pretty decent. What we're gonna see is how good it is throughout the entire game, but right now, with the drivers actually updated and everything working, it's definitely a little bit better. Better than the 20 to 30 FPS it was getting 2 hours ago. Remember, it was 2 hours. It took me 2 hours to get this set up. Okay, so the FPS is actually seeming like it's not super inconsistent, but it definitely is not consistent either. Oh my gosh, look at how bad it's lagging. Full boxed? Dude, oh my gosh. It's so hard to game on this. Dude, it actually frame drops so much. Yeah, the FPS has literally been between 70, 60, and like 100 the whole time. We're gonna put this on 720p because on 1080p, the PC's even struggling to hit 100 FPS, which is horrible. I'll just have my phone recording so you guys can actually see the FPS a little bit easier. Yeah, it actually is able to hit way more consistent FPS, and it's way smoother on 720p now. This guy's panic building. This guy's panicking right now. Finally, after 2 hours of trying to get into a Fortnite game, we win our first game on the $500 gaming PC, and it actually feels kind of good to game on if you're gaming on 720p. The performance of the $500 gaming PC was pretty disappointing, but now it's time for the moment you have all been waiting for, which is the $5,000 gaming PC. And here it is. It's actually my main gaming PC, and it is absolutely insane. First, let me power on this PC so you guys can see just how good it looks. And compared to the last two PCs, just the way this PC looks, it just looks so overkill. There are so many fans all over here. You have 3 140mm fans in the back, so giant fans, 3 120mm fans on the bottom, one 120mm one, actually a 140mm on the back, and then you have a 360mm AIO. Aesthetically, this PC definitely looks the best, and everything here is just bigger and better than the last PC. This PC is pretty much stacked with the best specs you can get in the world right now for gaming. So first, for the CPU or processor, it's using the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D, which like I absolutely love it. Literally no issues with it at all. The FPS on this PC is pretty crazy, I'll just say that. It also has 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and with the RAM prices today, now including that, you might be at $6,000 at that point with how expensive RAM is. The first thing everyone's looked at is the graphics card, which is literally giant. Like, this is like the size of an Xbox Xbox Series S. I literally compared it and it's like the same size. Just this graphics card alone is like $2,000, and it literally is the fastest graphics card and most powerful graphics card you can get in the world right now. The RTX 5090. Okay, so we just loaded in and everything worked. No issues. Literally in the pre-lobby with 700 to 800 FPS. I just saw it peak at 900, almost 1,000 FPS. I'm just honestly happy I didn't spend 2 hours setting up this PC like it took for the last two PCs. Money definitely does buy you a better PC. This PC on 1080p, it's like too easy for this PC. Come on, what is this guy doing? Yo, behind you, there we go. Oh, and there's another guy on me. 100. Oh my gosh, we're going crazy. Dude, the $500 gaming PC feels so smooth to game on. This is a little bit too good, so we're gonna go on 1080p, but we're gonna go on epic settings. So we're not even gonna go on max settings, which is like console. We're gonna be pushing it to the limit on epic settings. Even on epic settings, 300 FPS. You gotta be kidding me. On epic settings, we're getting more FPS and way more consistently compared to the $500 gaming PC. We're getting like triple to 4 times the amount of FPS. For the last kill, 38 kills as soon as we kill this kid. This kid's just running away. Buddy, you can't just run away the whole time. Come here. Yo, wait, this is kid that killed me. Dead. There we go. 200. Oh my god. The $5,000 gaming PC performed insane as expected, and I think it's pretty safe to say that the more money you spend, it clearly buys you a much better PC. Like this video if you want me to do it again, but test out a $1,000 gaming PC instead. Subscribe so we can hit 1 million subs by 2026, and don't forget, Jesus loves you.